All right, everyone give me a thumbs up if you see my PowerPoint. Awesome. Okay, so this is getting started right. Come on. So some objectives that we want to hit today. We're going to talk about what are your goals as being a coach? What are some important websites that you guys want to look for? And what should your first goal as a new coach be? What are the vital behaviors? What's a challenge group? How do you run a challenge group? What is an emerald and how do you get there? Okay, you signed your first coach. Now what the heck do you do? What's Success Club? And I also want to walk you through your Team Beachbody online office. Okay, so once you have your goals, I want you to visualize those goals. I really want you to break them down into pieces. I want you to make a list of reasons. Why do you want to accomplish these goals? Why did you become a coach in the first reason? So some of you became coaches to work on yourself first. And some of you others became coaches because you're at that point where you want to help others. And some of you became coaches because you want to do both of those right now. And all of those are excellent reasons to be sitting here right now. So I want you guys to break your goals down into small pieces. And I've asked you all over the course of when we first met and we first got you started to make a list of at least 10 goals that you have. And really focus on why are you starting this journey? And I want you to predetermine you're going to have struggles along the way. So how are you going to work with those struggles? How are you going to overcome them? Because you need to game plan that right away. You need to brainstorm and you need to come up with a plan. So, important websites for you guys. First one is going to be the Team Beachbody website. All right, this is where you're going to find your online office. So give me a thumbs up if you've all found your online office. Awesome, good. Okay, so then we'll go over a few things there too, and I can go over these individually with you too. We can do another Zoom call and I can pull up my online office and kind of step you through. There's also the sales website. So whenever you have a sale or whenever you're signing a new coach, this is where you send them, all right? So this, for example, is my website right now. So the only thing that's going to be different for you guys is you see the Racine Stars HLH. You're going to take that out and insert your coach's logon name. So whatever they chose their screen name to be, you're going to put dash whatever their screen name is, and you're going to send that to them. And this is what I did for all of you guys as well, is I personally sent you this website. So whenever you sign a coach, it's important that you do this. Otherwise, when they make a sale, they're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know where to send them. Okay, so it's really important. I don't care where you put this, bookmark it, save it, anything. Mark it down and know that it's dash whatever their screen name is. All right, clear? Thumbs up. Yay! Okay, so you're a coach now. What should your first two goals as a coach be? You want to become an Emerald coach and you want to start your first challenge group. And I will say Jessica, Kelsey, and Sarah are already starting their own challenge groups right now, right? Woo! Okay, so those should be your first two goals as a coach. So how are you going to build a strong business? You need to connect with people that you already know on social media. So one good thing that I recently just found out is print your friends list on Facebook. I didn't even know you could do that in the first place. But print it off and start going through. And what I did is when I went through, in the back of your mind, you kind of need to think, all right, would this person be a good coach? Or would they be a good customer? Or would they be both right now? Okay, is this somebody who genuinely needs help, or is this somebody who's ready to start helping other people? And then you need to invite people to your challenge group. So we make these posts about our challenge group and we expect the whole world to get excited and come join our group. Well, that's not the way it happens, okay? So yes, some people get excited, but you can't be scared to reach out either. So it's a give and take relationship. Every 10 people that you talk to, only one is going to say yes. And there gets to be that point where you need to detach the emotional attachment to everything, all right? People have a certain mindset and you need to go with it. And this is what we believe in, and this is what we're here to do, and we're here to genuinely help people. And not everybody's going to be open to that, and I don't want you guys to hold anything against yourself if someone says no. I've had tons of no's so far. I remember my very first no. I almost wanted to cry Now I'm like, okay, no, they're not interested. That's cool. So what are you doing for fun tonight? Just continue the conversation, because you're not trying to be a salesperson. You genuinely care about these people and you're having conversations. So just because they say no doesn't mean that you need to stop the conversation with them. Okay, you could be planting seeds now and they're going to come back to you in 6 months and say, hey, I'm ready to start this now. But if you drop that conversation cold blood, they're going to remember that and they're never going to come back. So you need to sell at least 3 challenge packs each month. So this will tie in, we'll talk later about Success Club, but selling challenge packs is the easiest way to reach Success Club. You want to drink your Shakeology and work out every day, which I know you all are doing. You want to invest at least 10 minutes to personal development a day, okay? And I cannot stress this enough. This is one thing when I read this right away, I was like, whatever, please, I don't need to sit and read a book. I don't need to work on myself, whatever. But honestly, I can't stress it enough. Just take at least 10 minutes a day or however long you want to dedicate to just working on yourself, working on personal development, unwinding. This goes back to kind of the pyramid again, for me anyways, is that 10 minutes is my emotional part of my period. And I need that in order to complete my pyramid or my triangle, whatever you want to call it. So please, at least give yourself 10 minutes a day. Also, there's National Wake Up Calls, which was this morning. Okay, so make sure you stay connected with these. They're at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's Pacific Central Time. And then if you can, attend training events, do your 3 vital behaviors, and then also review the coach training online. And I believe, Jess, you've done this, haven't you? You were actually the one who pointed this out to me. www.teambeachbody.com has a lot of awesome training for you guys. You have so many tools right at your fingertips. Okay, I'm going to have to start speaking faster because I have a lot of slides. I went to a problem-based learning school, so we did tutorials and presentations, and we taught people twice a week. So this is like right up my alley, so I talk a lot. So set business hours and stick to them. And this is something I can't stress enough. And this is something Joelle told me right away, was set certain hours that you're available to your customers, to your coaches. Because if you give them the entire day, people are going to try and communicate with you the entire day. And you have other things going on. Right now, I mean, I'm working a full-time job still, which you guys all are too. But it's easy to get overwhelmed. And I remember when Joelle told me this, I was like, whatever, I'm not going to get overwhelmed. It's just fine. But set hours, because it will happen. So for me, my business hours are between 5 and 8 at night. That's the time that I'm available to communicate with people. So like your Facebook pages and personal interests. So this is another way to branch out to other people. When you've kind of exhausted your friends on your Facebook page and you need to start reaching out to other people, or say you're not comfortable communicating or asking your friends on Facebook to be a coach or to buy products, go like certain pages. So for me, I'm liking a bunch of bridal pages because I'm a new bride. So I'm starting conversations with other new brides, talking to them about their wedding, their colors, how are you preparing for your wedding? Are you doing any fitness programs? Boom, slide in Beachbody. Dog lover pages, the exact same thing. I love positive quotes and positive living. So these are just some examples of pages that I'm going on to, and I'm starting conversations with these people who I don't even know, but I'm trying to get them, I don't want to say get them interested, but educate them on what Beachbody is all about and what we can offer them. So this would be a good avenue for somebody who doesn't feel comfortable reaching out to your friends on Facebook. So post every day. Post stories on Facebook. Post your workout photos, post quotes. You should be doing at least 2 to 3 posts every day. And I know a lot of you said, I'm not used to posting, I'm not comfortable. Break out of your shell. This is a new day and I know you can do it. So I don't care if it is a positive quote. I don't care if it's you working out, but you need to be a product of our products. You need to show other people that you're using them too, okay? And Amanda, you specifically, that's why whenever you send me all your photos, I'm like, post it, because you take awesome photos and you're so genuine. You are drenched in sweat every time. You're not covered in X, Y, and Z. You genuinely just finish your workouts and you're drenched in sweat, okay? That's the best way to do it. So you also want to follow up with absolutely everybody. If you message somebody on Monday and they message you back and you don't message them back till Friday, What does that show? Are you a good business person? No. Do I really want to work with you? No. I want somebody who's going to be there and answer my questions and help me. So share your favorite Shakeology recipes. And this is something I do with everybody that I talk about. For me, my favorite is chocolate vegan, half a banana, a scoop peanut butter. To me, that is like, oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. I love it. And I share that recipe. But whenever people ask me, what would you recommend? I never say definitely get chocolate vegan. I actually recommend the packets. I say, you know what, for your first time, try like vanilla and chocolate 50-50, because obviously everybody has different taste buds, and this way they can kind of figure out for themselves what they like best. Wear branded logo. I have a few sent to me of the Misfit Republic website, but one of the best tools for me has been my little Shakeology bags that I take with me, my little tote bags. We've recently been taking them with us to go fill up our water bottles, or when we go to the grocery store, we take those Shakeology bags and put our groceries in them. It's the easiest way to start conversation with just random people out in the community. So start using the tools that you already have to promote the company that you're standing for. So kind of scrolling down here. Okay, I need to hurry up. Okay, so know these things to build a strong business. Your 3 vital behaviors, which we'll go over. Know your personal story and share it. We all have different personal stories, and that's the beauty about this. We all joined for different reasons, and we're all reaching out to different people, which is wonderful. But my story is so different than Jess, than Amanda, than Kelsey, and that's the beauty of it, is someone's going to relate to me, but then somebody's going to relate to Jessica, and somebody's going to relate to Amanda. But they're not going to relate to us unless you break out of your shell and share your story with people. Social media skills. So this kind of goes back to knowing what your niche is. So for me, my niche, I can relate with Kelsey a lot. We love running, okay? So that's one of our niches. That's one of my go-tos right now. I'll have running posts. I'll post about marathons, gosh knows what. So that's kind of my niche. Fitness programs that you do and the ones that you promote. I'm like huge on promoting 21 Day Fix, Shakeology, and PiYo. Those are like my 3 go-tos. I also used to teach a cardio hip hop dance, so I'm also recommending size to people that used to attend my dance class. All right, so the 3 vital behaviors. Invite, invite, invite. This is something that you should be doing every single day. You want to invite at least 3 to 5 people, and that's like the bare minimum. So if you want to grow at a steady rate, talk to and invite at least 3 to 5 people a day. And that would be like hitting Success Club 5. You can kind of relate that to. If you want to hit Success Club 10 each month, you're going to have to step that up a notch, and you're going to have to be talking to 7 or 10 people a day. And this goes back to is be proof the product works. So this is, you're working out every day, you're drinking your Shakeology, you're sharing your story. And then the huge part of my pyramid here is my personal development. So making sure that you're taking care of that emotional component to your pyramid and doing your personal development every day. And one book that I loved is You Are a Badass. And then one that Joelle actually recommended to me was Girl Boss that I'm about to start. So when you're building new relationships, you want to use the FORM acronym. So talk to them about their family. I mean, seriously, who doesn't love to talk about their family? So ask them questions. Do you live around here? Do you have kids? How old are they? What's their occupation? Okay. This is like the biggest buy-in for me, especially for all of us in the healthcare profession. Any nurses, any physical therapists are great Beachbody coaches because they love to genuinely help people. And what do? We help people. So I jump on any healthcare workers to share this opportunity. So what recreations do they do? Where do they like to vacation? What are their hobbies? What sports do they play? And again, these are just avenues that you can start conversations with people. And lastly, message them. Okay, so I just use Zoe because it's my dog's name. So hey Zoe, I've got a great group on Facebook of friends on Facebook chatting in general about health and fitness, and I'd love for you to join. So this is something that you can do too, is you can start a messaging group. Say you want to start, you're doing T25, a couple of you girls, so start a T25 group, just start talking about it. This person might not be using it, but if they want to kind of get a picture of what it's all about, start a Facebook group with other girls using it so they can kind of see the full picture, and it's not just you saying, buy my products, buy my products, buy my products. And then lastly, remember, friends don't charge each other for great advice. And this is something I've actually gotten messages from each and every one of you that have started a challenge group. And this is kind of like the bread and butter. Yes, we want to make a profit, but we're here because we genuinely want to help people too. So if you're starting a challenge group, yes, people can be in your group if they already have the products. And yes, they should be in your group. Yes, you should let them in. They don't have to buy anything from you. You're letting them in your group because they need help. They need accountability. They need somebody to hold them and inspire them to reach their goals. And you're that person for them. They're vulnerable enough right now reaching out to you for help. That's the last thing we want to do is close the door on them. So please, please, please make sure that you do let them in your groups. And you never know. You might help them with their transformation story, and they might be so touched and inspired by this that they want to go out later and become a Beachbody coach, and they might want to be on your team. Hi, Matt. So conversations. All of you actually have messaged me on, I don't know how to bring up that you have to purchase a product with somebody. I don't even know how to start a conversation with somebody about this Beachbody. So this is a sample message that I created that I honestly, sometimes I'll copy, paste, because it's genuinely what I'm offering. So I'm going to say, hey, Zoe, I wanted to reach out to you about an amazing opportunity that's literally changed my life in less than 1 month. Have you ever heard of products like 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Shakeology, Size, Pio, RevAbs, etc., etc.? I just blot them out there. I recently became a Beachbody coach where I get to work from my own home, make my own hours, get held accountable to work out. I get to help others live a healthy lifestyle, and I make a solid income. In just my first 2 weeks, I was able to buy a plane ticket, fly my mom down from Florida, or to Florida from South Dakota, to come shopping for a wedding dress with me. I'd love to chat with you about this opportunity. It's changed my life, and I know it changed yours too because of and explain why, because each person's so different. If they're a healthcare worker, because they have a genuine heart and compassion to help others. If they love health and fitness, whatever you can do. And then say, I have a YouTube video that explains what coaching is all about, and I would love to send it your way and get your thoughts afterwards. If I send this video, would you be willing to watch it? Question mark. Then they're going to give you the honest truth. They're going to say, no, I really don't have time. This isn't the right time for me. Or they're going to say, yeah, sure, send me the video. And then you send them a video explaining. And you can go on to YouTube and you can type in, what is Beachbody coaching? And I would recommend search for Joelle, any of Joelle's videos. She has some great ones out there. And I copy and I paste that link to them. And there gets to be a point, and I'm almost at that point where I'm going to create my own video to start sending people. But right now, there's so many tools online that are right at our fingertips that you need to use them to build your business. All right, so shout out alert. 2 to 4 times a week via social media. You need to make shout outs to your challenge groups. You need also to shout out to your new coaches. And this is one thing that Kelsey did an excellent job today, shouting out your 2 new coaches on the Misfit Republic page. Awesome job. And then you need to show people that Misfit truly gets results, okay? So I'm currently going through my first challenge group right now, and you never, ever, ever post photos of people without their permission. It's common sense. You all already know that. I will be asking each of my girls individually to share either photos or their personal thoughts and opinions on the challenge group and their products. I've kind of already done something like this halfway through where I had the girls express, what do you think of Shakeology? What do you think of the 21 Day Fix? And you can use these tools to build your own business, because other people are going to see those posts and they're going to say, hey, that's really cool. They're having more energy. They're, loving life, or they've lost 5 pounds. They've lost however many inches. And it's just a great tool to build your business, is having people in your challenge group share their own results. And like I said, always get permission from your clients first, obviously. And they don't have to be your own clients. That's the best thing. Google it. Look at these photos. You can post those photos. They're from Beachbody. Just obviously cite beachbody.com. But why not use these? These are real people and real results. Okay, so friends, we talked about this 3 to 5. And as I said before, every 10 people you talk to, only 1 person is going to say yes. So that's a lot. Let's say you want to add 3 people. That means you got to talk with 30 people. I got to show you guys. This is my list from this weekend. I reached out to 43 people on Saturday morning. And you want to know how many people that I've been sending videos to? About 9 or 10 of them. So that means a good 30 of them said no. But I'm still having conversations with them. I'm still interacting with them. Because some of them said, you know, right now is not the right time. But message me in 6 months. So I have 3 people actually. One said June, one said April, and one said January. So I have them all marked down and I'll message them when it's right for them. Okay, so obviously you can see I use an agenda book. I'm such a pen and paper, I'm so old-fashioned, but you need to figure out what works for you. So anybody that you start a conversation with, write it down, okay? And if you say you're gonna have a follow-up with them Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, you better be there Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Believe and be relatable. So you have to believe in the products to sell them. You have to believe in our team and the opportunities we have to offer, but most importantly, you have to believe in yourself. Confidence is the biggest thing here. If you're kind of hesitant and you're really shy and you don't know how to reach out to people and you're just nervous that they're going to say no or you're not sure, don't be. You can't do that. You have to go in with power and you have to go in believing in yourself and believing that you can do this. So I don't care if that means waking up every morning and looking up an inspirational quote or an I believe quote. Do it. Do it. Do whatever you have to do. But the most important thing is just believing in yourself. So then see the 6 steps of mastering Facebook as a new coach under the guides and scripts tabs. Girls, Joelle created like this end-all be-all website on the Misfit Republic with endless training and tools right at your fingertips to get you started. So I really, truly hope that you've all been on the Misfit Republic website, kind of searching around, going through some of the training tools, because this is key to success. And then keep posting about who you were before Beachbody too, because if one day all your posts start coming up with Beachbody posts, people are just going to shut down. They want to know who you were before. So for me, I still post about my wedding. I just posted yesterday, Tony and I hit our 8-month mark until we get married. Oh goodness. Cancel. I got 10 minutes left. Oh goodness, I gotta speak fast. So I still talk about my wedding, my family time. Zoe, 80-20 rule. 80% family, friends, whatever you did before, 20% Beachbody. All right, this is gonna be really fast. So this is one of my favorite quotes, by the way. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. So what's a challenge group? Challenge group is all about accountability. It's a safe environment, so closed environment in PT terms, one-on-one coaching, encouragement, recognition, rewards, and the most important part is knowing that you're not alone, okay? That's the biggest thing I've learned about my challenge group is one girl has a struggle, they post about it, then everyone else has the same thing. So I think somebody had like a bite of a brownie, somebody had wine. We're all relating together. It's not one person is doing this alone, and they shouldn't feel guilty for doing that because other people are doing it too, but they relate and they pick themselves up afterwards and they get right back on the right track. So what are the benefits? It gives clear, concise, consistent steps about fitness, nutrition, support that we can share with everybody. They're free groups, you guys. This creates momentum and confidence in your business. It creates and organizes a systematic way to get focused on helping your clients. It also gives you a way to collect testimonials. I'm like so excited to get the testimonials from my girls in my challenge group. Has everyone lost 15, 10 pounds? No, but they've gained confidence and they gained focus and they've got their mind on the right track. It creates immediate income for new coaches, and it also teaches you how your new coaches you can teach your new coaches how to duplicate your success by using the system and the development as a guideline. So I'll have a bunch of links that I want you guys to go to too. So I'll post this so you guys can go back and review this PowerPoint. So when should you run a challenge group? Every month, every single month. How do you pick the program for your group? I actually just watched a video the other day that said, yeah, you can choose videos, but then you're limiting so many people. Have it be an open call group. My group right now, my first group was an open call. It just so happened everyone chose the 21-day fix minus one girl who chose size, who was in my dance classes at NDSU, and she loves dance. I wasn't going to not let her in the group because she didn't want to do the 21-day fix. So you're going to have more success if you have open call groups, allowing them to pick their program. You talk with them, see what their goals are, and you help them decide on an appropriate program. And then we talked about that letting people in. Yes, absolutely. And set expectations. Structure is strength. Always have rules and guidelines. So what's your role as a coach? You need to lead by example. You need to have your challenge posts. You need to keep members engaged in your group. And you need to private message members just to check in with them and let them know you're thinking about them. So guides and scripts for your challenges. I'm going to let you guys go review this. Kelsey, you actually had some messages about this the other day, so I went and did a little research. And I found this on Beachbody, and this is actually a great guide for you to run your challenge groups, and it kind of lays things out step by step, day by day. So a lot of us are doing the 21-day fix, so this is for you, and then also a starter guide for your participants. And then this other link is for all the other programs if you're going to run one of those challenge groups. So please, please, please go back and review this. There's some great information in here. So what do you do after your challenge? So obviously you want to ask them first if you can share the results. You're never going to share their results unless you have their permission. Okay? It could be their pictures. It could be their measurements. It could just be a personal quote from them about how they feel in general afterwards. And then, again, another link for more information. Okay, so why, you're talking with somebody, why should they become a coach? These are just some of the benefits that I like to tie in. Okay, so 25% off all the products. You're your own boss. You can work full or part-time, low startup costs, no commuting, no inventory, which I love. How many other businesses do you have to buy products and store them in your house and then hope that you sell them? This is the best part about it, is they make our own website for us. Potential tax benefits, personalized website, and most importantly, your chance to help other people. All right, so what's an Emerald? We got 5 minutes here. To be an Emerald, you need to have 3 people on your team. So you have you, and you have 2 other personally sponsored active coaches. Okay, so this goal is so attainable within your first 30 days. So attainable. How do you qualify? You must be an active coach yourself, which you all are because you have Shakeology Home Direct, which is all automatically 90 PV. You only need 50 PV personal volume in order to be considered an active coach. So you must have 1 active personally sponsored coach under each of your legs. So your right and your left leg. They call it your strong leg and your weak leg. Forget that. That doesn't really mean anything. And once your team is what you just mentioned above, that's when you become an Emerald. So here's just a little picture for you guys. So you can see it's you with 2 active coaches. And remember, in order to be active, you need 50 personal volume. So if you put 2 of your coaches, the first 2 coaches you assign on a Shakeology Home Direct order, bam, you're an Emerald. And that's exactly what Kelsey just did. And here's a video that also helps explain it a little bit more. And I'm not kidding you, this is so easy. You can sign, Kelsey actually signed her mom as one of her coaches. You can sign family members. You can sign a spouse, a significant other. Okay, so 10 steps to becoming an Emerald. So ensure that you've purchased a challenge pack that includes Shakeology. Commit to starting a challenge group, 1 group per month. And then get started on the 30-day coach boot camp. Talk with your spouse or someone really close, which is what Kels did. Kels talked with her mom and got her signed as a coach. And then make a list of 10 to 20 people who you would think would want to join your challenge group. Text message those people on Facebook. Talk with them about the Beachbody Challenge starting the next month. And for those interested in workouts, mention to them that as a coach, you get 25% off for being a Beachbody coach. So some people come into being a coach because they want to work on themselves first. So they want to get that 25% discount on the products because they know that they're going to be using those products to help work on them. And then work with your upline sponsor, which would be me, to ensure that you're working on placing your coaches in the right spot. And back, again, that's your right and your left leg. So how do you qualify for customer lead programs? So this goes back. This is another reason to become an Emerald, guys. Beachbody gives you free coaches if you're an Emerald. So if you become a club member, if you upload your before and after photos on your profile, and then you complete your profile information, and you're an Emerald, Beachbody gives you free customers. That means free money for you guys. Why wouldn't you do this? It's so easy, so easy. Okay, so team cycle bonuses. I'm going to let you guys review this on your own just because we only have 2 minutes left and I want to make sure we get through this. But team cycle bonuses are very important. So please go back and review. Google it if you have any more questions. Okay, so you signed a new coach. What the heck do you do? Boom, look here. You all have this handbook. You all have this planner, and it's on the Misfit Republic website. Scroll to this page. It takes you step by step on what to do. And you'll notice on the Misfit Republic website, there's actually some really nice welcome emails, which I actually sent all you guys. I kind of tweaked them to my own, and then you send them to your new coaches on how to get them started. So what's Success Club? Success Club's a point earning system that rewards you consistent sales, okay? So to reach Success Club, you sell a challenge pack that automatically gets you 2 points. You sell a Shakeology Home Direct, that gets you 1 point, okay? So you want to hit at least Success Club 5. I have less than 1 minute. I'm going to let you guys scroll through that. How many minutes do I have left for you guys? Not a lot? Okay. Well, here's the deal. I hit Success Club my first month. You could hit 5 or 10, and they're sending me P90X, okay? So how awesome is that? I don't have to pay $90 to get all these programs. Just because I sold these challenge packs, they're rewarding me with a free P90X, and it's not just the one, it's like multiple videos that are coming with it. Another favorite quote, we're going to run out of time here. Okay, so that's mainly what I wanted to get through with you guys. I hope this helped you. I'm going to post this on our page. And if you guys have any questions, please write them down and send me a list of your questions, all right? So I'm going to have to get out of here now if I can figure out how. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Take yourselves off mute, girls. All right, let's all say goodbye because we got to go.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, how do I get out of here?